Weaverbirds are the great experts. It's the males who do the building. The first step is to tie a leaf strip onto a twig. It's not easy, for the fibre is very springy. The trick is to keep a firm hold on it with one foot. Then you can tie the knot with your beak. It's a simple half hitch, but a firm one, and all subsequent work will literally depend on it. Knotting takes practice, and this young bird is having a little trouble. The next step is to weave a ring. But you can't do that until you've got the first knot right. The ring has got to be big enough to allow its maker to slip through, and not so big that it will allow larger animals to do so. But it certainly mustn't be too small. The strips have to be fresh and supple, and the birds get supplies from a patch of grass nearby. They tear off the strips by gripping the side of the grass blade close to the ground and then simply flying straight up. Over 1,000 of these strips are needed for a single nest. Once the ring is complete and firm, work starts on the roof. The novice still has his problems. Their technique, in essence, is the same as that used by human weavers. A strip is threaded alternately above and below a series of strips that run at right angles to it. In the beak of a master craftsman, this produces neat and beautiful results. In less skillful beaks, well, not so good, but he's learning. Very critical eyes are watching progress. A female selects her mate largely on his ability as a weaver, and he calls attention to it with his fluttering wings. But others have the same idea. She flies over to have a look. The novice is clearly being a little optimistic. No one is taking any notice. And eventually she makes her choice. This looks neat enough, but it's not yet won him a mate. But this bird, luckier or more skillful, has, and now he can get on with finishing the job. The whole construction is completed by adding, with a rather looser weave, a long downward-pointing entrance tube. This will deter unwelcome visitors. If, after a few days, a weaver hasn't managed to attract a partner, then all his work is wasted. For a female never chooses a nest that is so old that it's turned brown. There's only one thing to be done. He'll have to start all over again, and that means dismantling his first attempt. This is the only place he can build, because all the rest of the sites are occupied.